Hey guys, there was some question about setting up the barn from the beginning. I made a video with a guide for 5 mixing stations, but there were some questions, so I was thinking maybe I can show the build from the beginning. So in this video we'll upgrade our build to 8 mixing stations. We will add new recipe with even more powerful product with super cool effects that you can see on the screen right now. So guys, please enjoy. Starting with the beds, you can fit 9 beds on the top floor. You just have to place them like this. 3 beds will be between the columns and another 2 will fit here. 1 bed for the employee I will put downstairs in the corner. I will place 1 also for me. If I'm here, then I can also sleep. So then we will build some racks. I just want to place here just a few so the beds are not in the way. First of all, we will build racks for our stock in a way that I place 1 rack a little bit forward and then 1 a little bit backward. And so therefore I can see it a little bit better. It just makes life a little bit easier. Do it as you want, but this is just my way. I think it looks pretty good. So in this build that I want to show, we will need 8 articles. So we have 6 locations here for 6 products, and the rest I will just place it. Let me just line it up a little bit. Those will be our racks for the stock articles. Then it is up to you, but I will just place some racks just to have some extra space, mostly for the packages and let's say product that is ready and so on. Lastly, we will need a rack for our final product, so we just have to keep it in a way that it will not block the routes. We want to keep the spaces between, let's say, columns and between all the racks so employees can enter the area. So let's say if I put a rack here, the employees can get stuck a little bit. They have slightly different pathing than our player character, but just keep this in mind when placing racks. Do not give a space to block. That's the setup for the racks and for the beds. The next thing what we want, 5 ovens and 5 chemistry stations and then 8 mixers. So let's start with placing them. I don't like to keep them directly into the wall because of the columns. They will be in the layout, so I'll just move this like 1 crate from the front. And I also don't like to place it like here. I prefer it to be in front of the column, so it will be nicely aligned and we will have a little bit more space. This one, you will see what I mean in a moment, because now when I place another oven, they are aligned and the columns are not in our way, so it just looks a little bit, let's say, smoother, right? So we will place 5 station. Another thing that helps, again, we want this space to be available for the employees. And another thing why I place it this way is because the employee can pass through the corners here. We cannot do this as a player, but employees, they have slightly different, let's say, pathing, and they can just go through it. So that helps. And let's build another station, then will be here. Right, we need also 3 racks for our acid, our phosphorus and our pseudo. So I'll just leave them in the corner. And then last station will be here. I removed few racks from here, it was a little bit too much. So we will just keep it like this. So guys, in terms of mixers, we will just have to place 8. It doesn't really matter. I like to place them in a way that I can see the screens. So I don't place them like, this way back to back, because I cannot see them at the same time and it's not super clear if they are working or not. Here, leave the space for the shelves always. And yeah, we can leave this one maybe here somewhere in the middle. I'll just move this rack slightly to this way, I think, just again not block those spaces because I want to put here our packing machine. So that will be that. Maybe I can align it slightly better. Yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. So guys, now I will fill the barn with the articles and I will go and hire employees and we'll discuss it in a second. Right, so I'm filling the shelves with the products and everything that we need. But now, very important step. Before we hire the employees and before they do all the job, make sure to, for the first time, only you have to do this one time, fill every station with this ratio. So you have to put acid, phosphorus and pseudo inside every single station yourself. Just this one time, because after that, your employee will be able to replenish it in the same ratio that is here. So if you have an issue that, let's say, your handler is not delivering proper ratio, this is the reason. You have to fill it yourself. And the way it works is basically the chemist will use, one bottle, he will use one phosphorus and one pseudo. And at this moment, the handler will come and replenish them. So the ratio will stay always the same. Do it first time yourself, and later you don't have to do this never again. Just fill every station with correct recipe. So now when we fill every lab ourselves, we can start hiring employees. So see you in a moment. And by the way, recipe for 8 articles: horsepower, motor oil, coke, paracetamol, gasoline, coke again, then beans, and then battery. It will give you products that I will display on the screen, super powerful, and we will sell it at the end of the episode to see how much money we can make. So stay tuned and see you in a moment. Alright, so here are our employees. So we will use 5 chemists and 5 handlers. We don't need a cleaner, they will not generate any trash. This build is super clean, and let's attach them to work. So let's start with the chemists. So now in the new patch they have 4 slots. We will use more mixers. But first of all, I will just attach a bed to everybody. I will just skip this, but I think everybody at this point should know how to do this. And we will fill every bed with cash. By the way, you can give more money so you are covered for multiple days. Shift left click will fill the slots instantly. Let's start with the chemists because they will be very simple. We take the first one, and every chemist will be set up in the same way. So the chemist will be attached to the lab, then to the oven, and then to the mixer. And then what you want to do is attach another mixer, but not the next one, but a little bit. We will spread it a little bit. So this one will be attached here, let's say. Make some space, and this will increase your productivity. So that's a small tip. Let's attach another one. So this one is done. You can see all the stations. This, we will go to station number 2, attach it to the station oven, then second mixer, and then another mixing station a little bit further away. So I will repeat this step for every single chemist. So this is employee number 3, mixer number 3, and he will take mixer over here. Who's not attached yet? You. Come on, we go. This is station number 4, wave number 4. And now we have to find a mixer that's available. So we have only 1 mixer left and 1 employee. So we will just, last 2 employees will have only 1 mixer, which is fine. And the last chemist, the last station, last oven, and he will have also only 1 mixer. And that's completely fine. So in this build, it is possible to add 9 mixers and have it done with 5 handlers. However, I don't recommend it. the difference in profit with mixing one more mixer is completely insignificant. But then you need to add more racks with the product, you have to replenish more, and your handler will be much more busy with replenishment instead of packing, so it slows down your production for very little money. It's not worth it. I would keep it with 8 mixer. However, if you want to try, you can do this. It is fine. So that was our chemist, nothing difficult. By the way, if you want to see if everything is attached, you can just select him, select the board, and then if you go through the machines, you see on the red that everything is empty. This one is highlighted, so it means our employee is doing this, but like you see, everything has an employee attached. Super easy. So now we will set up our handlers. So the first handler, we will add 5 routes to him, and he will be responsible for the acid, and his only job will be to deliver acid to every single station. So we click acid, we click station, and acid, and another station, and another acid to the station, and acid to the station. And that's it. This is his only job. He will be responsible for the acid. This one, the same story, but for phosphorus. So we go here. He will take the second shelf, deliver it to the station, second shelf, another station, and so on and so on. And again, I will just repeat. Before you do any work, make sure you fill the stations yourself for the first time. Now we repeat the step, but this time for the pseudo. You don't have to be even close to the rack to just attach it. You can just stay like me on the table here. Maybe we move slightly here, but you get the point. Extremely fast and simple. We set up all the delivery to our stations. So let's start maybe with the mixers. So we have to find an employee that has nothing attached. This guy will do only delivery to the mixers. So starting from the first position, this is important because the order in the recipe matters. So this is our first position in the recipe, and this one will go to the first rack. So we have 3 routes already. Now the 4th article, which is paracetamol, to the 4th station, and the 5th article, that's gasoline, to the station number 5. I also like to keep them like this so I can exactly know where to put my things. So this is his only job. He will do only this 5 routes. Let's get the next one. This one is done. This one is empty. So the last guy will have 3 routes, or last 3 remaining products. So it will be Coke to this one, then beans, and then the last product in our recipe will go to mixer number 8. So those are all the mixers. Now this guy that he's doing only 3 routes, we will attach him from the packaging rack to the packaging station, and we will assign him the station as well. So he will do 3 mixers, deliver from the rack to the packing station, and he will take care of the packing station. That's it. So we have set up all our employees, all the chemists, all the routes are done. The last thing, we will set up the machines. How to do this fast? You can select all the labs. We will do this like this. So you see on the bottom of the screen you have 5 chemistry station, and we will set up recipe of liquid meth, and we don't set up their destination because that will be different. So again, this one destination will be to the oven. From this one, destination will be to this one. This station will go to this oven. They already jumped to work, so cool. This destination will go here. This lab will go here. So we have set it up completely. If you have your bolt selected, you can just also see all the arrows pointing, so that's cool. Now we will select all the ovens like this. You see on the board we have 5 lab ovens selected. We'll press E and make a destination to the first mixer. Now we will connect all the mixers, so we press E. We also set up 10 articles as a threshold, just in case something go wrong. We want to have 10 articles assigned at least, so we don't have like small batches, right? So we connect all the mixers as like a little chain to each other. And the last one will be connected to the packing station. Now, let's check if everything is connected. So you can also select them to see if all the arrows are there, so there is no break in that supply chain, right? So we see everything is good. The last step will be our packing station, and destination will be set up to the rack. So if you are doing the combination of articles for the first time, you have to go by yourself and press OK on the mixer, which I will showcase in a moment when the product is done. So guys, here for the first time our product will be mixed here, and what we have to do only one time. If it's a new product, we have to come here and press done. If you don't do this, it will be hanging in the mixer forever and your employee cannot continue. If it's your first time with this recipe, you will probably have to go and do this for every single mixer. But like I said again, it is only one time. So now when you press done, the product is there recognized, it is in your database, and they will just move forward. The guy is moving the product to the next one, and the employee will come and turn the mixer on because the products are here. So he will just do that, and again we will have to wait here, and when the mixer is done, accept the product. So I will show you this again. This product we accepted before, so it is recognized, we don't have to do anything, but with this one we have to come by and press done if it's a new discovery for us. And again, we will have to do this every time for the first time. So now the question, what do we have to do as a player at this build? And the answer is we have to resupply all our products for our recipe. And the way we do this is we open our app and we will use 2 dogs at the barn. So we will type number 80 and copy it, and we will go with our recipe. We will order horse, motor oil, coke, paracetamol, and place the order at the dock number 1. And we will take another gas station and we will order gasoline, coke again, bean, and the battery. And we will select barn and dock number 2. That's super simple. Another thing that we have to do is to order our acid and phosphorus. This will go much slower. The mixers will eat the stocks very fast, but the labs are much slower, so we don't have to do it that often. But we will do the same because Oscar can deliver to us an acid and a phosphorus, so we will take it as well. The dog doesn't matter, he will arrive after those, so we just order. The last thing is pseudo. You can use any quality you want, but for that we have to contact Shirley, which is here, and we will schedule a meetup. You can, if you don't have it available, I think you should have it available right now, but if not, you can obviously order a drop, but we will do the meetup and she will tell us where she will be standing, and she's under the West Bridge. So we will go there now. Here she is. Make sure to have empty inventory or just take a van if you want. We will just get high quality Suto. However, Low quality and medium also works for the recipe, so you don't have to be worried about it. Just take whatever you have access to, and in the lower zones you can sell the low quality, no problemo, but if you progress through the game then you will need a higher quality. So we will deliver it, and that's it. So we deliver our pseudo here, and we wait for the trucks to deliver. This I'll just put on the side. And one more thing, we obviously have to deliver the packages as well. I keep some stock here, and I think with the more expensive product like this one with 8 stations, it's better probably to have some buggies as well. And not everybody will be rich enough to buy 5, so keep that in mind. You can put some buggies in with the mix, with the jars, and yeah, he will just mix them both like here. And another thing, if you are in the late game and you will supply only your dealers, then you can just put here a brick press and just pump the bricks. It will be even easier because you will not need packages anymore. So that's the late game build with the big brick press. It might be probably worth it to just add one more mixer, because we have one more route available, so he can supply one more mixer and then pump the bricks. Because like I said, if you add a mixer right now, this guy will not pack a lot, he will mostly just deliver to mixers and from time to time only pack, so it just slows the production down. But with 8 it works super cool, you will have a lot of products. Alright, the trucks are here. What I also like to do, I just like place my skateboard away, and then I have completely empty inventory and I can just take all the products and go and deliver always to the first truck first. You have to remember about correct order on the recipe. If you do this few times, it will be super easy. But yeah, it takes like literally like 30 seconds to replenish all the stock. Just remember the recipe. And I like to have an extra rack next to it. If I order too much, then I can always place it, or the other way, if I have not enough, then I will just resupply it like this. And yeah, what I also do is usually just after every order, I will just make a next one directly. So I'll just go again and repeat the step with ordering everything. Now we should have also Oscar, yep, so that's super simple. Take the acid. We have pseudo already, we replenish acid. I have this small rack here on the side. If I have the surplus, then I will just put it here. And the last will be phosphorus. Alright guys, so like you see, everything is working here. I just added few things for myself, make it a little bit more cozy here, have nice little office. But what's important, all the ovens are working perfectly. Like you see, every single light, every single lamp is working, every single oven is working. You can stay here and see that most of the mixers are actually working, and we pump out a lot of product with our cool recipe. Like you see on the screen here, I accepted a lot of offers, but they are for the lower zones, especially guys for you. If you are in the medium game, you probably have only the lower zones available, so we are not going to, you know, super crazy up, down and so on. Let's go and deliver some product. So once again, I will tell you that I always schedule all the deliveries at night, because this sweet little juicy curfew bonus, which I will just show you, this guy, he wants 2 times of our product for 880. But if you see here, we got 880 plus 176 curfew bonus, which is absolutely insane. And by the way, this product gives such a cool effect. If you give your product to your dealers and you will be selling, your city will be just glowing with those kind of zombies. Extremely cool. About the curfew bonus, you get basically 20% more of every deal, so which is crucial, especially the beginning of your gameplay. 20%, that's ridiculous money. So 830, you see here 996. This is crazy deal. Let's skip and avoid the police. This one is pretty good. 5 times he ordered for 800. Let's give him a jar. 2184. Ridiculous. One time, sure. 480. Hello, hello. 410 for one piece. My god, take it. $492. Kind of feel like I'm skipping some people, I don't pay attention. What do you want? Twice for 830? Sure, $1,000. Hello, Jerry. You want only twice? Oh, it's fine. I take $948. Where do we have to go? Did I miss anybody? Hello, you want it 3 times? Perfect. I take $1,400. 3 more clients. Okay, 960. I take it. 2 more customers. I think one is on the top. Hello, one time. Sure. $500. And where is the last one? Skate park? Skate park. No, behind taco. Jesse, hello. 3 times. You're welcome. 1,356 together. So that's it. I'm going to sleep and we will see how much money we made. So we made $11,400 for just a few customers. And yeah, that's how it looks like. You probably have more customers and the dealers and so on. So you can expect probably around 20,000 a day from just this build and this product. And like I said, very cool effects. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. So guys, thanks and see you in the next one. Bye.